Wrestling.
Pee and not touch anything if I can.
Yeah.
If I drop anything on the floor, it's just gone.
If you ever go to Homer's, don't even use the bathroom.
I wonder what Homer's is.
It's in Fleetwood. They have bands there, but it's a bar, and a lot of like local punk bands. We used to go there all the time.
Never even heard of it.
It gets really packed. Thanksgiving Eve gets really packed because they always have like a punk show in there. Yeah. Never use the bathroom.
Why?
It's fucking terrible. It's the worst bathroom.
Never gets cleaned? Or?
I don't think so.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the We Like Wrestling podcast. I'm here with
recording.
John and Justin.
Yo.
Big thank you to our sponsor, Rise Up Nutrition. They gave us some.
Oh yeah, this tea's
some
delicious
to try out.
Yes.
This is berry pomegranate. It's an energy tea. I like these better than energy drinks. They definitely help me and make me feel better.
They have protein shakes. They have protein waffles, protein donuts. They have anything to supplement an unhealthy drink.
Yeah,
with a healthy drink.
And the protein shakes actually work for me. I usually eat a lot, but those protein shakes actually help me feel satisfied throughout the day. So if you decide to stop on by, they're on Penn Avenue here in West Reading. Tell them that the We Like Wrestling podcast sent you. So Thursday, September 8th.
9th. Today's the 10th.
Yeah, yes, it was the 9th.
Okay, the 9th. My bad.
Was the worst day in history.
We went to Fozzie in Harrisburg. Say what you want about Fozzie.
I will. I do.
They put on a great show, though.
I don't care.
But I will say he gets right into the songs, does one after another.
So he doesn't take a 5-minute break between songs?
No.
Like Puddle of Mud?
He did like 5 in a row, and then he kind of just stood there, said something, and then he
Caught his breath.
But
yeah.
How many wrestling shirts were there?
There was a decent amount.
So do you think if Chris Jericho wasn't a very famous wrestler, that Fozzie would be headlining any shows?
Maybe.
I mean, outside of a basement in Kutztown, Pennsylvania.
Oh. We saw them at Rock Allegiance, too.
They weren't headliners.
They weren't headliners, yeah, but...
And how many wrestling shirts were in there?
I don't remember.
Chris Jericho shirts.
There's a lot of different shirts.
I'm just
Well,
saying.
sort of the thing, like, we talked about this earlier at work, but even for, like, when Batista first made a movie, or The Rock, it was that wrestler made a movie, I want to go see it. Now, they put the work in to become actors now. But when they first started, like the Scorpion King, WWE superstar The Rock in his first movie, that's how they pushed it. So say, well, you went to go see it because he was in it.
Yeah.
Like, if Fozzie didn't have Chris Jericho in it, would anybody give a damn?
I mean, so I know you don't like Judas.
I don't like Fozzie. I don't like that he pushes his music on wrestling fans.
I don't really like that kind of music either.
I don't like that kind
Batista
of music.
right there.
Yeah, you said about Batista.
Is he our guest?
Yeah.
But
What else we got?
last night, Harrisburg, PA. It was a Thursday, first of all. So,
Nice.
and we still got up and went to work after getting home after midnight.
Some of you.
It's just, so the opening band was Zero Theorem. They were all right. I couldn't
That's a
understand.
dope name. I like that. I might check them out.
Their
That was pretty cool.
Their sound quality was terrible.
Well, so
Much
was
like
Puddle of
ours.
Mud. Yeah. So was
But-
Puddle of Mud, though.
They also sound like 100 other bands.
They sounded like Disturbed.
Wow, Disturbed.
And then-
They're down with the sickness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like Disturbed.
And then what was the second band? Was that
Royal Bliss.
Royal Bliss?
Them I liked.
They were
good.
yeah, they were good.
Then Through Fire.
And then Through Fire.
Also
Through
very
Fire
good.
was
I like
great.
them.
And then Fozzie.
Through Fire sounds like a Christian rock band.
So let
It
me
does. It really does.
let me tell you though, the crowd there.
Should you just go into an 80s Hulk Hogan promo?
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
So we went to the HMAC in Harrisburg, and from the outside, it is awful.
That's how the Chameleon Club was.
So we get inside. Downstairs is the bar, food, whatever, and then you go upstairs for the music. but once you're inside, it's huge, and that crowd was just insane. Like this was probably one of the best.
Did they open or close with Judas?
Judas was their last song.
Kind of closed, but they
So
also
before their encore.
They didn't do any encores.
Judas was their encore.
Well, yeah. Well, they went off stage for like a minute and then they came back. But yeah.
So they were done performing their set list, went off stage, and then as soon as they started to walk back, everybody was chanting encore, Fozzy,
One
whatever.
more song.
So they came out, did Judas.
I think people would get smart to this.
Yeah. And then they came out, did Judas as their first encore song, and then they did another song, and then that was going to be it.
They did Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap.
And then
Easy.
the crowd kept chanting Fozzy, 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 and then they did one more song. And they said out of the 4 shows so far, this was the first one that they actually had to do more than just their normal encores.
These figures are available on the website.
Thank you for that segue. We now officially have.
Careful, don't smack the table. You're going to knock down Crush and Batista, greatest tag team of all time.
We now have an online store. So we sell figures, mock and loose. We sell Funko Pops.
Keep pulling like terrible.
So I will post a link to that in the description of this episode.
There will be more stuff uploaded soon.
Yeah. So the crowd at Harrisburg at the Fozzy show was just phenomenal. This was probably one of the best crowds that I've been around for a concert. No fighting that I know of. No,
What was the last, like, the ADTR? That was pretty damn good.
I didn't remember. Yeah, that was great.
I think that crowd was pretty dope.
But
before that, who's the last? Like, that was like the last concert I was at. Like, concert, Well, especially one that I don't have to work at. But man, I can't even remember the concert I was at before that. I mean, probably was it? No. Who played at the Royals thing? It wasn't Marcy's Playground, but it was like Marcy's Playground.
Which one?
They
one every couple of years.
Well, two years ago. They didn't do one last year.
Toad Wet Sprocket?
Nah, I don't think that was 3 years ago.
Cracker? I tried. You and her were there. Yes, I remember.
Yeah,
Cracker. Right in the front row.
That was actually fun. I only knew like one song.
That was a good time. Everyone there knew one song.
No, actually, I think they played another song, and I was like, wait a minute, that sounds familiar. So I knew 2 songs. But I knew one, and then I think I kind of knew one song. Kind of like Breakfast at Tiffany. I never understood that song. They relate on a movie. Shut up! I'm talking about Breakfast with Tiffany.
Yeah, it turned to a music podcast now.
Yeah, I never understood the lyrics to that song. So that they kind of like the movie. He thinks that they both kind of liked it. So weird. Let's stay together because we kind of like that movie.
It was kind of like an old movie.
Never seen it. Love the song. Never saw the movie.
Never saw the movie either.
we also ran into our friends at the Tornado Tag podcast while we were there.
When I say we, it doesn't. I did not go to
Justin.
Jake's.
Yeah, he's not a fan of Fozzy or Jericho, as far as I know. But
I like Jericho. That's just a bit. I don't like the Fozzy thing just because he uses it for wrestling. Like that pisses me off. Although now Jeff does it too. Peril Auction was terrible. So I bought that album.
He doesn't like Dad Rock.
Yeah.
I just.
We ran into Andy Header.
Yeah, we ran into Andy Header and
Anthony Blackwell.
Anthony Blackwell from the Tornado Tag podcast.
Cool
and
guys.
Our network, IWEP, their network, who we're a partner with. Great guys.
Yeah.
I can't thank them enough for letting us be a part of their network, their growing network. Check them out every Thursday live on Facebook, Tornado Tag Podcast. We posted some pictures on Facebook and Instagram, and so go check that out. So the PWI. I'm trying to.
I should have put this on the table. It's my fault.
The PWI 500 was released.
Comes out every year.
First, is anybody surprised at number one?
No, I mean, yes.
Second time for him.
Meh. I mean, I'm fine with number one.
Number two.
I'd rather know that number one than some of 1 through 5.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised at number 5.
So where do you want to start? Do you want to do top 20?
Should we
Or-
just no, just like
just,
number 1 is Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
The
Most people
criteria,
know
I think
that.
it goes June to June or July to July is the count. It's not a calendar year. It's
Okay.
and it's wins and losses, which I know are kind of dumb because
That is dumb.
it's like TV appearances. If you're in major storylines, that is the criteria. So
this isn't voted on by fans. It's
no, it's the whoever runs the magazine, the editor.
Bill Apter? Is that Bill Apter?
Is it After Rag?
Is that Apter? No, he's no.
No, he's not PWI.
No, he's not PWI.
But there's a bunch of like that.
Yeah, he is PWI.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's PWI.
So they all like he would compile a list of 500. You do your 500, I do mine. This guy does, and then they would sort of like the Hall of Fame. Like, oh well, this guy got this many first place votes. That's how they figure it out. So
okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
if number 1 was number 1 on 5 out of 6 guys' list, then he's the number 1.
I think, I mean, I don't care about this stuff. PWI means nothing to me. I'm going to like what I like. Wrestling is subjective. A lot of the guys on this list, I don't care for the way they wrestle, so I don't really even watch their matches.
Yeah.
So it's very subjective. I hate that we have a ranking system. And it's just one person's opinion. Everybody can tear it up one way or another. Nobody's going to say 100% I agree with everything they say.
Well, and last year Moxley was 1, right?
No, Kenny,
Or
2 years in a row.
Was it 2 years ago?
no, I don't think.
Oh,
it was
not 2 years ago. He had it.
No.
Oh, he had it when he was in New Japan.
Yeah,
That's right.
I think last year was Mox.
Because he was like the first New Japan guy to get it since like whatever.
Yeah. So it was like 2 years ago or 3 years ago.
3 probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns, I think, got it the year before Moxley. Has Seth ever gotten it?
I don't know.
I know AJ was the first ever TNA non-WWE person to be number 1.
He should have been. That makes sense. But so they go strong with Kenny at number 1, and then it goes Roman Reigns, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre. I'm sorry, but I don't. Roman Reigns, okay, over. He's been having good stuff, but Lashley and McIntyre have been boring. So,
Bobby Lashley, I don't get.
So just because they have wins, like who cares? When they're having crap matches.
So I have a list of number 1s.
Okay.
So last year was Mox.
Yeah.
Number 2 was Adam Cole.
Bebe.
And then 3 was Jericho.
Was that that was probably the highest anybody in NXT ever got.
Probably.
Somebody that was never on the main roster officially. Just
think
showed up
so.
in Rumbles and like here and there. I think they had like a match on Raw once.
Yeah.
So 2019 was Seth.
Oh, well, okay.
what's that?
And then Daniel.
Oh, so 2020 was Moxley getting it, and he completed the trifecta. Because Roman got it.
Yes. Yeah. So Seth was 1 in 2019. Daniel Bryan was 2. AJ was 3. 20.
So this is just. So does that officially make the Shield the greatest faction of all time? Because no, I'm serious. I'm sure Razor never got number 1. Nash may have. I'm sure Hogan got it. So they're 3 for 3.
I think when they started doing these lists, Hogan might have been all but done.
Hogan was 91.
Was okay. I know when they started.
Diesel was 95.
80 something. Remember we talked about this for the thing we tried to do.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hogan was number 1 in 1991. Sting was 92. Brett was 93 and 94.
Man, Sting got 92, even though that's the year Flair wins the thing.
95 was Diesel. 96 was Shawn. 97 was Dean Malenko. 98 and 99 was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay.
Stone Cold at 99, seriously.
And 98.
Yeah, I mean, the hottest thing in wrestling.
2000 was Hunter.
Ugh.
2001 was Kurt Angle.
Oh, so Rock had never been, or did he get a? So Rock never got it in his
No.
initial run.
No.
That's surprising.
2001 was Kurt Angle. I believe that was.
That was gimmick year. That was when he started being funny. That
Was
was Milk, the Milk thing, and the tiny cowboy hats.
That was WrestleMania 17.
Singing with
Well,
Stone Cold.
WrestleMania 17 would have been him and Benoit. But
So
then,
that was, yeah.
But then later on that year, we turn into Invasion, and that's when
Yeah.
he becomes haha. like singing along with Kumbaya and with the tiny cowboy hats and the milk truck and all that stuff. You know, him sleeping with Stephanie, apparently, I guess. I don't know.
So The Rock got number 2 in 2000, behind Triple H. 2002 was RVD, and then Undertaker at number 2.
Wow.
But think about it, this is very WWE heavy.
Yeah.
It's all WWE.
No, Malenko.
Malenko. Majority is WWE.
Yeah, oh yeah.
In 2002, your top 5: RVD, Undertaker, Keiji Muto. Kaiji Muto.
It's Muda.
Muto. Okay.
God damn it.
You're looking at smack
You better fucking pause this podcast or something's about to happen.
4
No, that's against ratings, but
4 was Chris Jericho, and 5 was Eddie. In 2002.
Yeah.
So
Not a bad. That's actually surprising for Eddie for 2002. Jericho, that's undisputed. That's beating Stone Cold and Rock in the same night deal. But for Eddie's still like IC European area.
that might have been him in China, right?
Yeah, right around
Yeah.
that.
Latino Heat.
Yeah, that's the same tag team. Not tag team. Intercontinental and European back and forth.
2003, Brock Lesnar. I'm not
That
surprised.
should be right.
because,
Yeah, he should have had it in 2002. But
Hunter was Hunter was 2.
Hunter was Triple H.
Angle was
Sorry.
3. 2004. Who do you think number 1 was?
2004. TNA's around in 2004, but AJ's not there yet. Give me a minute. Is Evolution around in 2004? No. If so,
Probably
they're
were
starting.
just starting.
Just starting.
Yeah. I think they
Booker
officially-
T? Booker T was pretty hot in 2004, wasn't he?
No.
No?
He's not even in top 5.
Who was hot in 2004? Is it WWE?
Yeah.
Oh,
course.
man. So, brand split, right? We're already brand splitting.
Yes.
Batista?
No. Not even top 5. 2004.
Is it Hunter again?
Number 5 was Orton.
Okay.
4 was Kenta Kobashi.
Kenta Kobayashi.
Yeah. Sorry, Japanese name.
You hurt his feelings down there.
Triple H was 3.
Okay.
Eddie was 2.
Okay, hold on. Is it Benoit?
Yes. Benoit is number 1 in 2004.
Good.
That never happened.
Yeah, that never happened.
Vince personally burned every copy of that magazine.
Him and Eddie were 1 and 2.
When you got to Eddie being 2, I was like, okay, that's Benoit.
Him and Eddie were 1 and 2, and I think they both had the belts at Mania. I think 20.
The year they did the hug,
Yeah.
that was my screen. That was the background on my computer for like 2 years.
2005 was Batista.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, he kicked out Evolution.
Yeah, that's
That's fine. He wins the belt from Triple H.
Yeah, that's thumbs down.
Cena was 2. Psycho Clown is 3. I don't know who that is.
Mexico.
2006, John Cena, number 1.
Brock Lesnar.
Kurt Angle, number 2.
Hmm.
Edge, number 3. Samoa Joe, 4.
Well, TNA's getting it because Kurt Angle's TNA at that point, isn't he?
2006.
Yeah, so that's
Well,
Mystico is 5.
maybe not the.
No, Mystico.
Yeah, Mystico was good. I don't know what happened when he crossed that border.
2007 was John Cena. Number 2 was Edge. 3 was Mystico. Jesus.
He was over. That's what the Sin Cara thing. You guys only know him as Sin Cara, and you think,
No, I knew he was
Did
popular.
WWE just not know what to do with him?
no, it's him. I don't know what happened.
Did he get sloppy all of a sudden?
Yes.
He was botching like crazy.
Look, Mexico's style is much different.
2008.
Mostly a 6-sided ring. Shut up. It's mostly a 6-sided ring, so it's easier to work in. It's probably a 16x16 and not a giant 20x20 ring. So the flips and stuff, the ropes are tighter, things are closer. To take that style and move it like that into a 20x20 American style where people aren't as fast to get you. You know, people don't know that if you're a half step off, you got to make that big leap into the body when they're doing the moonsault. You know, it's a 20x20. He's over there. I got to step in. No, they'll just let him fall. Where in Mexico, they know what to do. He was a big deal in Mexico. He was great. I remember it. But something just
A
happened.
lot, the WWE style here. You have to have also a lot of down in Mexico. It's not skits and this has to be a 5-minute match because we have to go to commercial.
No.
You know, they have to.
It's also not a lot of one-on-one. It's a lot of tag team.
Multi-man matches.
Yes.
And
2008.
Hold on.
This one surprises me.
Is it WWE?
Yes.
Is number 1. 2008. Let's see. ECW is around. It's definitely not CM Punk. Not Tommy Dreamer. Could be RVD, but probably not. Maybe Sabu? No, it's not Sabu.
So 5 is Edge. 4 is Samoa Joe. 3 is Triple H. 2 is Kurt Angle.
Ooh, so 2 TNA guys. Is it? No, AJ is not there. In 2008, AJ can't be there yet. 2008. Not Batista. And you said it's surprising?
Yeah.
Big Show.
Randy Orton.
Is it Orton? I was going to say.
Oh, yeah, that's like RKO. That's
But in
rated RKO.
2008, I don't know.
Yeah, that's rated RKO. That's them feuding with DX, the returning DX.
No, that was 06.
Yes. Oh, well, it's no. That was no.
Because rated RKO was like 06 or 07. I don't know.
It could be 07, but remember they're judging what he said, June to June or whatever. So
July, something like that.
Whatever it is.
And his feud with Cena didn't start till what, 2009?
Is this Undertaker?
2008. Yeah, Undertaker won the Rumble.
No, isn't that him and Triple H at Mania when he was like beating up the McMahons and Triple H's house?
No, he wasn't doing the punt. He wasn't doing the punt in rated RKO, was he? That was after. He did the punt.
This 2008. That's solo. He's not RKO, but that's solo, isn't he?
No, RKO is together in 2008, aren't they?
That's
because Edge gets hurt. Edge gets hurt and goes away. Then when he comes back, that's when RKO starts, right? Or is my timeline fuzzy?
Him and Jericho were tag champs.
This was
Edge and Jericho. And then Edge got hurt. He comes back and wins the Rumble with after Jericho at Mania. I don't know.
It actually might have been him and Cena, to be honest, the start of it.
Of course it is.
Him and Cena were like 5 years running.
Yeah. They're still going.
Yeah.
2009 was Triple H.
Just saying their names together, just put it into the universe that it's going to happen at WrestleMania this year.
2009 was Triple H. 2010.
2009 was when he was champ on SmackDown for like a year, wasn't he? Triple H.
Triple H wasn't champ on SmackDown. You know why I know that? Because Triple H doesn't want to work Tuesdays.
2010 AJ Styles. That was
the first.
It took till 2010. It took 6 years of him being a big star, and that's probably aces and eights, isn't it?
2010.
Yeah.
That was when he was starting to grow his hair out.
Grow his hair, doing a little mom emo swoosh. Coming out in a leather jacket and jeans, trying to make him into the new Sting.
That's not a that dumbass story where that girl had his baby.
It is. That's how that started. Era. That's how that started.
Because he had the mustache and the beard. That him.
He had the mustache. He had the whole. He did the whole thing.
The mom and black hair. Yeah, he was a hero.
Jacket.
Not the Ric Flair era. No, not Fortune or
Aces and Eights. No.
Yeah, Ace and Eights. He was Sting. Ace and Eights was NWO. AJ Styles was Sting.
2011 was The Miz. Yeah. That's when he won the belt.
That's good.
Orton was 2.
What's that?
I like The Miz.
Who was 2?
Orton.
Yeah.
2012. See if you can get this one.
So give us 5 through 2.
5 was Sheamus. 4 was Daniel Bryan.
Is it WWE?
Yes.
Okay.
3 was Cena. Number 2 was Bobby Roode.
Oh, this is the me.
So that's got to be.
That's me generation.
That's Impact Bobby Roode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or TNA.
And it's Bobby Roode after Beer Money probably.
It was a single run.
Solo.
Yeah.
That's him and James Storm where they fight for the belt.
Well, he did a lot during that.
That time, but that's that era. He's was like your top heel.
Okay, so 2012.
Yeah.
This is when I stopped watching for a while. Is it Punk?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, 2012. Why is that ringing a bell? It's
Summer Punk?
Yeah. Well,
Or that's his.
The real Summer Punk happened in ROH. Let's get it right.
That was Money in the Bank. I leave with a belt.
Mm-hmm.
Pipe Bomb?
Yeah.
Well, that's that year. July. That's it all there.
Yeah.
2013, John Cena, number 1, Punk number 2.
That's his third, I think, John Cena.
So, was Rock never number 1?
No.
Wow.
But D. Malenko and RVD were.
D. Malenko was.
No disrespect, because I like D. Malenko.
I love it, but wow. Mr. No Personality. I love his wrestling.
If you even ask fans, they probably would say Malenko.
I mean, I would pop for him in the top 5 alone, let alone number 1. That was Meltzer just sticking it to. I'm gonna give it.
Never a world champ.
I mean, technically, he was part of the 4 Horsemen, so
2014. We can probably guess who was number 1.
Cena, I don't know. Seth, no.
Daniel Bryan.
That was the
ball. Okay, that's the yes.
That was the him versus the Authority. They would have won the belt. Yeah.
2015 was Seth. That was when Seth went solo.
Turn on the Shield.
Yeah.
The night everybody thought it was going to be Dean.
Yeah.
I thought so. The whole internet rumor was going to be Dean.
2016 was Roman. 2017 was Okada.
That was the one
That's your first.
That broke the streak.
Non-American. Not that.
No, not non-American. Non-WWE.
Yeah.
No.
AJ.
That's the first non-major wrestling company.
Yeah.
It wasn't WWE or Impact or anything.
Yeah. 2018 was Kenny.
Okay, so 18 was Kenny, 19 was Seth. 19 was Seth, and 20 was Mox.
Yeah.
So 18 Kenny was him and Jericho for an hour in Japan.
No, 18 would have been not in Japan.
It's not AEW yet.
No, but it incorporates his entire Japan.
So that's
heel run. The cleaner run.
That's all that. That's not
the cleaner run.
Like Kenny Omega that we know now.
They'll call it. Well, it is the Kenny Omega we know now because it's this. What he's doing now is the cleaner run from.
For someone like me, I didn't know he existed until AEW. So.
Yeah,
that's insane.
So number 2 is Roman Reigns this year.
2, 3, 4 are terrible. Roman Reigns, Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah,
sorry.
In terms of
Jon Moxley is not number 6 to Roman, Bobby Lashley, and Drew McIntyre.
I get these every year. It is always WWE heavy,
and that's
always.
surprising.
So I can see why
I like them.
I can see why Roman is high because now he's popular.
High, but not 2.
Champ for almost a year.
High, but not 2.
McIntyre was champ at one point during the past.
Twice.
Yeah.
Just because they're champs doesn't mean they're going number 1.
Yeah, Malenko was ever world champ.
Yeah,
he was barely a cruiserweight champ.
Roman, I can see maybe top 5, not 2.
Yeah, I could put him 4.
Lashley and McIntyre, I don't see in top 5.
How is Hangman not in the top 10?
Yeah.
I mean, he's been putting on great matches.
Are there any AEW in the top 10?
Well, yeah, he's number 1.
Besides Kenny.
Well, he just said Moxley.
Okay.
And
that's it.
That's it.
Wow.
2 out of 10.
Wow.
But the Golden Lovers are taking up the 1 and 5 spots. Kota Ibushi is number 5, which is surprising because I haven't been I don't follow New Japan, but I follow the news and I haven't really heard his name coming up, and especially with Tanahashi winning the U.S. title lately, I thought Tanahashi would be higher. I don't even see Tanahashi in the top 20.
Who's the highest ranked Impact guy? Current Impact.
Swan. Rick Swan is number 10.
Really?
Yeah, that's.
You really have that good a year? I don't follow Impact.
Cody Rhodes 11. Randy Orton 12, Rich Swann 10.
Wow.
Then you really I don't know what kind of year he had.
Will Ospreay, who only wrestled for half a year, is number 7.
Oh, he got hurt to train.
That wasn't a joke.
I know.
Legitimately. Yeah, he got hurt and only wrestled half a year.
No, I know. I think it's funny that he's ranked that high
Yeah.
for missing half the year.
Must have been a hell of a 6 months he had.
I mean, it always is.
I mean, he won the belt, but again, just because you won a belt doesn't mean
he did have a very
So
good
who's the highest NXT? Strictly NXT.
Oh, Karrion Kross 16.
What?
wow.
Not even Adam Cole or Kyle O'Reilly? They have Karrion Kross that high?
Oh my.
Dude, you don't even want to know what Adam Cole is.
Oh, well, he's beneath Karrion Kross, so that's already a shitty list.
He's beneath Braun Strowman.
Oh,
For the love of God.
He's 10 beneath Braun Strowman.
oh.
He's 37.
Who made this list?
Adam Page is 34, Pac 33, Walter 28, MJF 26.
Wait, Walter's been champ for like 3 years. He's 28.
Dude, Muta. I am a huge Muta fan. Okay? We're not going to ever deny that. He had like 3 matches this year.
This ain't his farewell tour, did he?
He's ranked 23.
Oh.
He's ranked above Keith Lee, Okada, MJF, Braun Strowman, Walter, Evil, Nick Aldis, Jacob Fatu is ranked higher than Adam Cole. Cesaro, Pac, Adam Page, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, Adam Cole.
Nick Aldis should be a little higher too.
Muda might be the one who's been in every one of these since the beginning.
No, it was Liger. Last year was the first year Liger wasn't.
One that was in since '91.
Last year, like 2 years ago was his retirement. So like, last year was the first year he was never in the PWI
after a streak. Yeah. So what about MJF or Orange Cassidy?
I told you, Orange Cassidy was actually like number. He was pretty high. He was.
MJF was like 26.
21. 21.
Orange Cassidy had a better year than Adam Cole.
Yep.
Who was NXT champ.
You want to know who had a better you want to know who had a better year than Orange Cassidy? Jonathan Gresham. Okay. He's a good wrestler. Jordan, he was a suicide at one point. Yeah. Jordan Grace's husband or fiance or boyfriend, whatever they are.
He's Impact.
He's an Impact. He's also an ROH.
Okay.
Who had a better year than Orange Cassidy? Chris Jericho. Okay. Who had a better year than Chris Jericho? Ultimo Guerrero?
Who's that?
You know who Ultimo Guerrero is.
I know Ultimo Dragon.
No, you know Ultimo Guerrero was in WCW. Who had a better year than Chris Jericho? Karrion Kross.
No.
Darby Allin. Naito, which is actually, that might be, Naito should probably be above Darby.
What number is Darby?
I don't know enough about him.
Darby is 14. Big E is 13. Randy Orton's 12. Cody Rhodes is 11.
Big E. I like Big E, but has he done enough to be?
Well, he only won the Money in the
go.
Bank.
Hold on, wait. Okay, so like, let's scroll down a little bit. Okay, we can go blah blah blah, whatever. Number 100. Who makes the top? Who barely makes that top 100? Pete Dunne. Who doesn't make the top 100? Who I think actually did.
400 other guys.
Who I actually think did have a good year, and I didn't really like him coming in, and I started to like him. Lance Archer. 104. I thought he had a pretty good year.
Yeah, he was sort of unbeaten till, was it Moxley beat him? And then he was sort of the big monster heel, or Cody beat him.
Who also didn't make the top 100? Pentagon Jr., Matt, and Nick Jackson.
What about your boy Steen?
Owens?
He hasn't wrestled much.
And Sammy.
So Nick Gage is 61.
Oh, Christ.
I like Nick Gage. Kevin Owens is 63. Nick Gage is 61. Kevin Owens is 63. Nick Gage is 61. Kevin Owens is 63.
Cardona?
Ray Phoenix is 55. Bullshit. He is the greatest
wrestler. I was going to say, he's the best thing going right now.
He is super over on my list.
He made 53?
55.
55, and Pentagon?
Kyle O'Reilly made 50.
Pentagon didn't even make 100.
Seth Rollins is 48. AJ Gray?
Who's that?
No idea. Is between Seth Rollins and Kyle O'Reilly.
Well, Kyle O'Reilly, he became a breakout star from the era.
Why did we decide to re-release?
Leo Rush.
Leo Rush, who had
53.
He retired.
Leo Rush is ranked above Ray Phoenix.
And he had what?
One appearance in AEW.
Bray Wyatt, and I assume they are not separating Bray Wyatt from the Fiend. 74.
You gotta be kidding me.
Under Bronson Reed.
Oh, that's your favorite.
Can this be fan voted on from now on?
Hold on. He got a little bit more over in my book when I realized he was part of the Mighty O'Neill. He was part of like Shane and Nick's group from Australia, like the Australian guys. Yeah, I didn't know that. So that kind of, okay, he has the work rate. His NXT stuff wasn't good, but there's got to be something there. If he's part of that group, there's got to be something there.
Well, he got released. So
I want to go look at his Japan or UK stuff. So I gotta go check that out because he might have done better.
The PWI 500 needs to be fan voted from now on.
Eddie Kingston 75, Eric Young 77, Trevor Murdoch 78. Who comes just after Bray Wyatt?
He's the NWA World Champ.
Mm-hmm.
He beat Nick Aldis.
Yeah.
It
was a good match.
Was it?
Yeah, very good.
Is that all I think of Trevor Murdoch is
yeah, you gotta check it out, man.
Him and Cade.
Dude, he paid homage to like the 70s Harley race gimmick.
What about his dad?
He's a Harley race mark, dude.
Well, his own dad. He didn't.
Fuck his dad. His dad's a fucking racist. Like a legit Klan member. Like he sent Dusty and JYD to a Klan rally as a joke. He was like, "Oh yeah, go to this place at this time, and you'll have a good time while I'm at a party, whatever." They show up and it's a fucking Klan rally.
God, did JYD run?
I mean, Dusty's pretty much black. Yeah, but no. So he paid homage to Harley Race in his win.
Murdoch in NWA is actually
He's really good.
Yeah. Did he lose weight, get in shape?
I'll tell you what. In 2003, let's just say sometime around there, if I showed you Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch, I'd be like, one's dead and one is the NWA champion. You are not picking Trevor Murdoch.
No, he's. They love him over there. He's good. I mean, he's the champ.
He's really good.
Yeah. Cade was the one everyone thought was going to be the breakout star.
Oh, yeah.
Good looking, good in shape. Yeah, trained by Shawn Michaels.
Well,
Then
he paid Shawn Michaels.
he went to Shawn Michaels' school.
Yeah, he paid him.
He wasn't in the ring with Shawn Michaels.
Who's 500?
Who's 500?
Oh, we said that earlier. It was Lulu.
Yeah, I did say the name.
Someone we never heard of. Lulu.
Yeah. Lulu Pencil.
Pencil.
I don't know.
Where does that person wrestle?
Maybe he's good. Or she. I don't know. Is this just men or female?
It should be just men. The girls have their own.
Okay.
Unless the woman like Tessa Blanchard because she wrestled men all year.
I just see her anywhere.
Lulu Pencil.
I don't. She's Korean or Japanese?
So it is a girl.
I don't know.
Well, he just said she, so.
Yeah.
I mean, that looks like a she.
Well, nowadays we're not really allowed to, like.
That looks like a female.
I would assume.
Yeah. Are there any other females on
Are
that?
we allowed
I
to
don't know.
assume these days? It could be.
No. Tamatanga, 274. Bullshit.
What about the other one?
Tongaloyo.
Or no, was it Bad Luck?
Oh, Fale.
Yeah.
I did not see.
Because how cool will kill some people.
Santana or Ortiz, 186, 187. Davey Boy Smith ranked higher than both of them. Jordan Grace is on the list at 179.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Ace Austin, is he on there? My boy
I
Ace.
have not seen. Oh, 156.
Awesome.
Oh, good for him.
Just to take a quick
Beat
break.
out Carl Anderson and Gallows.
Quick break from the PWI. Al
Not
Snow.
much more to talk about with PWI.
Yeah, Al Snow saved a kid from drowning yesterday, Thursday. So good for him.
Dude, you know what? No, I'm not going to say it. I was going to say a joke, but I stopped myself.
Oh God! No.
Just, I'll tell you.
No.
I'm not having myself recorded saying that.
Let me see if I can find
It's still
more.
dark up
We
here.
should, while you look at that, we should also say about Triple H. Good for him.
Oh yeah. We're glad that he's okay.
Yeah. I didn't know there's anything going on.
It was very, very close
Said he
to
had
the best.
a heart event or something. They said.
So it says it was a birth defect, which I understand because I had that. I had
It's hereditary, I think.
I had something. What was it called?
or like a hole in their heart or their something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
I forget what
Or
mine-
irregular heartbeat. Something like
I
that.
forget. Mine was something about like a hole. I had like a little pinhole. I can't remember what it was called.
So, at a Florida beach, in Santa Rosa Beach, Destin, Florida, he heard a young boy screaming for help in the middle of a riptide. And Al Snow said when it became apparent that the lifeguard would not make it to the child in time, he swam out in an effort to retrieve him. Quote unquote, I made it, thank God, and I caught him just by the arms just as a wave started to pull him even further out. If I hadn't have grabbed him, I think he'd have probably went out to sea.
Yeah, it happens very fast. So great job fucking seeing that and being alert enough.
Well, that's
to do it.
is that not to be morbid. That's what happened to Shad's.
So,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah, exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
What happened to Shad? They saved his son.
Right,
but that's
yes.
what- yeah.
yeah, so good. Al Snow's a good man.
You can go from calm to the wicked in a minute. Just like, yeah.
And Al Snow hasn't done a lot in terms of like wrestling lately, but he does have collar elbow.
Well, he also owns OVW.
Yeah. But I mean, appearance-wise,
He does behind the scenes stuff. Yeah. But good for him.
Yeah.
House now. And speedy recovery to Triple H.
Yeah.
You know?
NXT is on the verge of.
Oh, I didn't see it. Anybody see it?
Well, this
That was the last.
one.
Yeah.
Next week
Is
this
it
coming
new?
week is the
Brightly
first
colored.
week of the new era. I guess
Did they
you could
say? I didn't see it. It was last episode. Like we said, they're going to reset all the belts and all that and start over.
I guess we'll see.
I haven't heard
Wednesday.
anything.
Or Tuesday. Sorry, Tuesday.
And the draft is coming up.
The big rumor is that one's going to be Roman and one's going to be Drew. They're going to switch shows.
And then I heard Edge is going to go to SmackDown.
I can't imagine Brock is going to stay on SmackDown.
Brock isn't anywhere.
That's true. He can do whatever the hell he wants.
Well, no, he does. He probably will stay on SmackDown.
SmackDown's
Because
the number one show.
Fox wants somebody. Fox is the one calling the shots right now.
That's because Fox has to answer to ratings and advertisers.
Viacom.
Yeah. And the USA can do whatever the hell they want.
And contracts. So it was originally reported
Oh,
that Sami Zayn's contract was supposed to be up in the fall of this year because he got hurt and that extended. So now nobody knows the timeline.
That would be the end all be all. If Sami Zayn and Owens go, I can't see a reason to watch WWE.
And Kevin Owens.
He doesn't watch it now, and they're there.
Yeah. That was the match that made me want to watch Mania. Remember?
Yeah.
And there was an article that said that was probably the last thing that Owens wanted. Was
that's
fight
why
Sami at Mania.
I mean, Fight Forever is real for me. I've been following this. I want to see Generico come back from teaching underprivileged Mexican children.
Yeah. So Kevin Owens tweeted out the coordinates
Of Mount Rushmore.
to Mount Rushmore.
And
You might not know
in
this.
PWG, the Mount Rushmore Wrestling was a group consisting of Young Bucks, Adam Cole, and
Baby.
Kevin Steen.
Cole was the world
You
champion.
do know that. I showed you the
Yeah,
promo,
yeah.
the really cool promo
Yeah.
of them.
And
It was
I've
like,
seen
I
that
don't like
picture.
you. What?
And I've seen the picture of the four of them.
Yeah.
When they do
Yeah.
when Kevin Owens is dressed as the Young Bucks. Yeah.
Cole was the world champion. The Bucks were the tag champs. Kevin Steen was the mouthpiece, and so he tweeted out the coordinates of Mount Rushmore and almost there. And then the Young Bucks changed their destination to there. So the Young Bucks troll on Twitter a lot. Would I be surprised if Owens goes to AEW? No.
They posted the seance.
Yeah.
And
They want Adam Cole back from the
Did
dead.
you watch BTE?
No.
I sent that in the group chat.
every time.
You gotta watch it.
You got
It keeps you up
it's
with.
it's like 15 minutes. It's not long. I would suggest watching it with headphones on because for some reason it sounds really low.
Well, I can do it at work or my break or something.
Yeah, but you gotta have your headphones on.
I do. I take earbuds
Okay.
every day.
BTE. So it gives you. It's the Young Bucks YouTube channel, essentially. So,
Also, though, Darby and Sammy, technically I think it's just Sammy, but I guess they're buds, have their own vlog too, and they do things.
yeah. But being the elite is essentially the Young Bucks. Like they'll record some of their matches and it's a lot of backstage stuff. So they go shopping with Kenny and all that stuff, and then leading up to the pay-per-view, they record this.
You get some of that extra, like Adam Cole's, Adam Page stuff too. Like you get to, like they did the thing after he won his quarterly money from Matt Hardy. The Dark Order bought him with his money. They bought a lawnmower for him. Yeah. No, it was a whiskey barrel or a whiskey distillery or something like that. Yeah.
So on this most recent episode of BTE, the Young Bucks and Kenny and the Good Brothers all did a ritual for
A seance.
to bring Adam Cole back to life. I don't understand the sour voice that Carl Anderson does. I don't know, but they did that, and then it didn't work. So then the panned away.
I thought it didn't work.
Yeah, they came back. Adam Cole was standing there.
Why does my mouth taste like Monster? Because they
That's what he
drugged
said.
his Monster.
Yeah.
That's how he passed out and died.
Oh.
They
So-
drugged his Monster.
Oh.
Why does my mouth taste
And then
like
you
Monster?
also see behind the scenes stuff of Punk's debut, Adam Cole's debut,
Yeah.
stuff like that. So it's some backstage stuff.
It's like like half shoot, half kayfabe.
So yeah, sometimes the Bucks and Kenny will just shoot a shit,
Stay
but
character. It's about
then
there.
yeah, so
Yeah,
it's funny. It's entertaining to watch. Yeah.
it's just 15 minutes. It doesn't take long.
So I want this thing is confirmed, or is this just?
We don't know. Is anything confirmed?
Well, we knew about Adam Cole's contract, but that was it.
But did we? Did you know? Were you there? I was there, pal.
And
No, but you weren't there. You don't know. None of us know anything. Let's just not use the word like it was known or it was confirmed. None of that is real.
did you guys watch Dynamite Wednesday?
No.
So
I wake up at 3:00 in the morning.
Adam Cole, so the Elite essentially were in the ring. Tony Schiavone was going to interview them. Adam Cole, Tony Schiavone, in a ring together. You know, Schiavone's best friends with Britt Baker.
Oh, I was like, what's the connection?
Where are you going with this?
So Adam Cole is face to face with Schiavone.
Mhm.
And he said, before we do anything, and he was in his face, he was like, you look or touch her in any.
That's
Yeah.
that's work.
Yeah, but it was just, like the look on Schiavone's face was like, holy
You
shit. But,
you think Britt Baker was going to cheat on Adam
No.
Cole with Tony
No.
Schiavone?
Yeah, he's probably twice their age. Not that. I mean,
Just
not that
guys
one
and
to
girls
talk,
can be
but-
friends without
Yeah.
anything.
and they've been open that they're really good friends and
Yeah.
whatever. But it was just that
I think Tony Schiavone's married anyway, isn't he? Yeah.
yeah. But it was just that, like, I'm surprised Adam Cole and all of them, like, wanted to do that.
Well, he's working heel.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, I've always wished I could have been there for PWG. He's witnessed PWG. And
Not live.
no, but he saw Mount Rushmore and all those good matches with what was Red Dragon, as he's playing Figures away.
One of his favorites is Crush. Oh my gosh.
AEW.
Well, I'm sure that happened a lot to Crush when he was in prison.
AEW is turning into the PWG that I wish I could have watched.
Yeah, it really is.
Adam Cole.
The team
Young
was crushing
Bucks.
that ass.
It's just, this makes me love wrestling, and it makes me
Steroid guy.
proud to enjoy wrestling. Like, this is so exciting. I can't wait for AEW October 6th when we go to Philly.
Me too.
Um,
I don't want to drive to Philly, but
What's I'm not. I don't know what's going on, but I saw the Dark Order is like fighting amongst themselves.
yeah,
oh really?
They're
Yeah.
splitting up, like half her heel, half her face. I don't know what's going on.
maybe they're gonna do that Aleister Black thing, Malachi
Maybe.
Black, where he's their savior.
I just saw, on Instagram, it'll pop up like tonight on, and it'll show matches, and it had like,
Yeah, they've been fighting, and
Like-
Ty Conti and Anna Jay have been trying to save them.
yeah, it was like Evil Uno versus Allen 5 Angels or something. I was like, oh, I thought they were on the same team.
I don't know what that is.
But I don't know where that fits in with Hangman, if he's caught in the middle, or if he's.
Kind of. It seems like they're starting to separate, but I don't know.
I haven't seen him, man.
And
Yeah.
Cole Cabana, is he still there?
Yeah,
He's still
yeah,
part of.
yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if he was still there or not.
Yeah. I feel bad for Alex Reynolds because everybody likes John
I know. I
Silver.
love John Silver.
And that, was it 10, the big dude?
Yeah, like
He's tall and muscular. He's a big guy.
AEW is the show to watch, the company to
if
watch.
that's what you like.
It's just, I don't know what WWE is doing.
If you like this, then you might want to watch WWE. If you like Batista and Ryback spit roasting Crush, you might watch WWE.
This podcast just went off the rails.
I kind of wish we didn't talk about PWI because now I'm kind of pissed and about the rankings and shit.
It's every year though. You look at
Yeah.
I buy the magazine every year.
Yeah.
I read it from 500 to 1. Thanks for the spoiler.
Well, you don't know the in-betweens.
I already know.
I think we
Stay
all-
off of social media then, because
Yeah, it's easy for me to do.
Yeah, I took that off Reddit. It's out there.
the first night it got released, it was Kenny Omega's
course.
number one.
Well, even if you,
And he's on the cover.
Number
Yeah.
one's always on the
as
cover.
soon as you buy it, you know number one is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
so.
number one.
Next weekend, September 18th, Outbreak Wrestling, legendary Hamburg Fieldhouse. I can't wait. We're bringing in Earl Hebner. Duke the Dumpster Joe's is going to be there
Oh, it's
as
gonna be so
well.
much fun.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm sure the fans are excited.
Yams might finally wrestle. We'll see. I don't know. He doesn't
Yeah.
really like to get in the ring much. Scam.
Scam's the working man.
Andy Header and Babyface. That's be a good match.
Yeah. Yams has done a lot of talking, but he hasn't done much lately.
That's all he ever does.
Yeah.
I was there on day one. He stepped foot in the ring for the first time, and he's been talking ever since. That's it. That's all he can do. I mean, he doesn't have. We see the real Yams now. We see the attitude, and it's just shit. It's whatever. He's never gonna make the PWI 500, so screw it.
Yeah, whatever. I'm excited for Outbreak. I can't wait. And then September 19th in Allentown, there's a convention at the Fire Company there.
Yeah.
Great names announced for that as well. Earl Hebner, Duke the Dumpster Josie, Little Boogeyman.
Little Butcher.
Little Butcher.
Yeah.
Abby.
I think that's who you want to.
Marty Jannetty.
Marty.
But
Who's going off the rails again?
We'll see if he's even there.
He's
But
once a
yes,
week, yes.
Abdul Butcher is a pretty big one for me.
He never does this stuff.
He was kind of my introduction into what deathmatch wrestling is now. Obviously, that wasn't the stuff he was doing then, but it's what got me into that. So,
And again, a huge thank you to the IWEP Network for allowing us to be on their network with us. Big thank you to Outbreak Wrestling for allowing us to sponsor them throughout this whole year and next year, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for just Outbreak in general.
Thank you to our sponsor.
Rise Up Nutrition, Penn Ave, West Reading, PA. Stop by, let them know we sent you. Great energy teas, great protein shakes.
thank you to PWI for putting out a shitty list every year so we can
That's something to talk about.
tear it apart.
Next year, can it be fan voted just so we can see a big difference? I'm sure. I don't know if it'll be a big difference though, because I mean, honestly, it's like
Yeah, well, can you imagine if Justin voted who his top 10 would be?
Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Orange Jannetty would make the list. He hasn't wrestled.
We should do like a top 50. Our top 50
Okay.
as a group.
Okay.
You know?
Let's compile it.
Yeah, and compare.
I haven't seen everybody wrestle.
Okay, we'll do the 50 that you see.
Yeah.
Because that's an average fan.
Impact, WWE, whatever.
Yeah. So
Obviously, we don't really follow Japan.
I have no
so-
Japanese guys. Probably no Impact either because I don't watch it.
But you hear the names, you know,
Yeah.
Ibushi and Tanahashi and all that.
Yeah.
And you've seen some of them on AEW,
Yeah.
the Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
Man, October 6th is going to be great. That's exciting.
Oh, yeah, AEW.
Hey, if you're a wrestling fan, watch what you like. Don't
Yes,
diss what
enjoy
you don't
wrestling.
like.
It's the time to be a wrestling fan. You get to do whatever you want. There's wrestling every night, and we have more access to wrestling worldwide than we've ever had before, so there's no excuse to watch something you don't like.
Yeah, just enjoy.
I canceled
wrestling.
I canceled my Peacock subscription. I just don't see a reason to have it.
Every night of the week.
Yeah.
And YouTube. I mean,
I'm probably gonna cancel it and then only buy it for like the pay-per-views that Mania,
We'll even see if I do
Rumble.
that. I don't even know, man.
Rumble. We gotta keep that tattoo thing.
I mean,
going,
it
but-
happens. Whatever's going to come out is going to come out, no matter if I watch it or not.
Yeah. But thank you to everybody listening and watching.
Yep.
We'll see you next time.